Immerse yourself in the profound insights offered by Father Chuck Belmonte as he delves into daily reflections on various gospel passages from the Bible.
April 30th, Tuesday. The poor are the Lord's favorites. Love of God and love of riches cannot be reconciled. Thus, we must detach our hearts from the things of the earth. Besides, we must do our best to alleviate poverty in the world. Yet the entire mission of the Church, received from her founder Jesus Christ, must not be reduced to this urgent effort. We must not minimize the reality of grave sexual sin. The Catholic Church's attention to all sins, including sexual sins, in no way diverts her attention from mainly social evils. The great Italian philosopher Augusto del Noce predicted that this kind of Catholicism would ultimately yield to society's erotic offensive by repudiating the Church's sacred doctrines on asceticism and mortification. True to form, some have passionately argued that private virtues such as chastity and purity have been excessively overemphasized, especially since the Counter-Reformation, that this sexophobic morality is both outdated and repressive. To validate these claims, they turn to the pillars of modern civilization, science and social sciences, which encourage a more libertine sexual ethic. Scientism and sociologism, therefore, which rest on a weak foundation, displace the supreme order of nature and morality. Del Noce anticipated this division of the virtues and its linkage to the steady erosion of ascetic Christianity. What fills the void is a secularized Christianity that is more amenable to our liberal postmodern culture. In this new moment of Christianity, the social and political virtues, like charity, destined to advance the human condition, sweep away the passive and private virtues, such as chastity and purity. Hence, we rarely, if ever, hear preachers talk about chastity and purity. For these, the battle to protect marriage and the traditional family, or halt rampant promiscuity, is perceived as far less urgent than the need to help the poor and the persecuted. Strange things happen, however, when the Church loses her coherence and concentrates only on the public or social virtues. When the poor and the persecuted, e.g., the Africans, cling to traditional sexual morality, they are branded with the scarlet letter of homophobia. As a result, they are treated with suspicion and condescension by some. Thus, the division of virtues turns out to be divisive in paradoxical ways and ends up undermining even the Church's social justice mission. This development is an unmitigated tragedy because an ascetic Christianity that preserves and promotes all the virtues is the authentic Christianity. Ascetic Christianity is rooted deeply in the soil of the apostolic tradition, witnessed to by countless saints and martyrs, and affirmed by Jesus himself, who condemned even the concupiscent look as a form of adultery in the heart. Matthew 5:27. These individuals may well argue that they are more enlightened about these matters, but their light is one that casts far too many shadows.
I would be delighted to extend an invitation to you once again tomorrow for another insightful reflection on the Gospel by Father Belmonte.